Thank you so much for stopping in. Today I have a really neat thing to show you. I picked up this oracle deck um, 8 months ago, maybe a year ago. If you know much about me, you know that I'll get a deck and I'll sit on it for a while before I start to use it. And this one it's called the Transparent Oracle, and they are really difficult to use. So I really hesitated before I started using them. They're round and it's really hard they're slick. They're clear. They're clear, mostly clear. And it's hard. I have a hard time shuffling them. So I wasn't really sure what to do. So I thought, oh, let me practice. The messages that came through were really interesting. And so I thought I would give them to you because they were really good messages. Because they're difficult to deal with, for me to shuffle and lay out, I have selected the cards. This cards that I did the practice readings on turned out good. So I'm going to, I set them aside so that I could handle them. What I did was I moved them around, kind of, how you kind of move, you kind of move things around. And then, what I did was you've seen other people do this. I just spread them out and I just picked some cards. There is a book that goes along with this, but I just get the messages that my universal sources want us to have. So I did the writing, so I'll put that here. And the set comes with a white cloth, which really makes sense. So I'm going to put the white cloth here. I'm thinking this is going to work. I haven't really tried it, but I think it's going to work. So the first question I asked, because a lot of people are asking, the first question I asked was, what is the energy around the US 2024 election? What's the energy around that? So then the cards have images on them. I think you can see that. The cards have images on them. And every card has a number on the bottom. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, pick the first card, and then you take the card with the number on the bottom and you lay it, you put it over the card, and then you just keep layering them. And eventually the message, the visual that you get from the cards laying over each other it becomes a message. And you look at it, you use your perception, your intuition and your perception. And I'm not sure if that's really how this worked out for me. I use cards the way they come and work for me. So the first card is number 66. I hope you can see that. Put it right, if I put it right there. And so I'm going to read to you the transmission I received when this card came up. Card number 6. I don't look at the book. I'm going to tell you what my transmission was. And it's regarding what is the energy around the US 2024 election. People are asking for help. Humanity is doing its best to intuitively understand what is going on, but there is a lot in full in caps, a lot of energy being put into the mix. That is confusing, overbearing. There is a lot of energy being put into the mix that is confusing, overbearing, and manipulated. Humanity grasps and wants to close their eyes. And what's really interesting about this is this image, this part right here is it's a face, and it's like the third eye. And the face has the face has, sure if you can see, man, this is just terrible. But anyway, the face has eyes, but they're little slits that go like this. They're not mad slits. They're kind of slits that go down, and their hands are like this. So it's a face, a third eye, the slits that go kind of like this, and hands like this. And there's 3 images that go around, and then it's all this swirling energy around those 3 faces. So that's the message I got when I pulled that card from Universal Sources. The next card that I pulled, I'm going to put this one down. The next card I pulled was number 53. And That's what that looks like. That you can see a little bit easier. The message that I received from this card was, as you keep your eyes open, truth begins to emerge. You gain the perception that is necessary to creatively begin to understand cooperation with one another. That's a nice thing. Okay, so then the next card that came up is this one. And again, there's a number on the bottom, there's an image in the middle. There's an image. It's blue. And that card number is 22. The message I received is this: humanity is splashed with freshness. It clears away the confusing, overbearing, and manipulation. So it's like you get splashed with water, you get a cleansing. That's going to be interesting to kind of watch, isn't it? The next card is that image. It's a dragon. It's got a sharp tail. It's along the bottom. The number's right there. And that's card number 60. The dragon energy emerges to give strength and focus and continued passion for the proper outcome. And then the final card that came up for what energy is around the U.S. election is this, and they're frog faces. There's just 3 frog faces. And that's kind of how a lot of the design is there's 3, but these are just 3 frog faces, just the face. This is the transmission. And it's card number 28. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. The dragon energy emerges to give strength and focus and continued passion for the proper outcome, leading, this card now, card 28, leading to the metamorphosis that is needed to create the sovereign positioning desired by humanity. So that's the message, that is the overall message that I got from these cards. And, like I said, you are supposed to layer them, and I didn't do that, but you're supposed to layer them. Actually, they're first, second, third, fourth, and come up with some kind of energy. And it's kind of that's kind of an interesting image, I think, because you see a lot of energy going around the outside. You see this balance down here. It appears balanced. And then you have the protectiveness of the metamorphosis, the words they used, the words that just came to me. So you have you have the protection of the metamorphosis, and you have that balance of strength underneath. That just came to me from my sources. So that is, I'm going to call this, and hopefully I'll do a number of them, but I'm going to call them Transparent Oracle. And we'll see what other messages we can come up with in the next few months. Thank you so much. Actually, if you would like to ask the Transparent Oracle a question, put it in the comments, and we'll do a few. Well, I'll take some of your questions and we'll ask the cards and see what comes up for us. So thank you so much for stopping in. If you would like a personal session, please contact me at theunlikelychanneler@gmail.com. And please like and share my videos. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.